Welcome to Vlogtober day 13, 14. I don't know where we're at. I need to get back to work, but I want to do my opening because I forgot to do it when I woke up before I came to work. But I'm still early, still early. So yeah, I might have to number this the 14th because I know I missed a day. I needed a break. I just started my period. I hate working on my period. I don't hate it. Because, I don't look at a period as a bad thing. But, I could use some rest. But today's my Thursday, so I only got one more day. And I can spend the rest of my period relaxing, eating dark chocolate. I'll see you guys in the next clip. What's up, you guys? I am officially at home. So I'm going to close out this vlog. Look at my cute outfit. I love silk. I just love everything about it. It's so cute. This is actually the dress. The dress I wore for my birthday, but I needed a reason to wear it again. So what's up with my camera? I had an event, so I wore it again. Sometimes you gotta wear something cute you buy. You gotta figure out ways to wear it more than once. And I shall wear this again. Look how cute it is. It's just peak yummy. So, yeah, so the bats did come today. I've put up a couple. I just didn't want to do a bunch yet because I wanted to make sure they actually would stick. So I left them on for the day. Came back, they're still there. So I'm going to finish out the bats. That was the only thing no. I still need to put up more, of the candles. As you can see, I now have don't they just look amazing? But I want to put up more in my room and in the hallway. I got to redo the ones in the hallway. I put 2 in there. The 2, I didn't realize that the hallway ceiling is shorter than the rest of the house. So I keep running into them. I've walked into it 3 times already. So I got to shorten the ones in the hallway. And then I'm going to finish the bats. And honestly, I think that's it. Just the bats, and then turn on all the lights, and then we will have one final looky look at them, and the kids are gonna see them tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I'm excited. Yeah, but see, I've realized, I spoke it into existence because I said my vlogs was gonna get a little bit shorter in time. And not being so every single day, because I'm starting to get busy, huh? I'm gonna start to get busy, and I spoke it into existence. Not like it's a bad thing, because life is fun, but I just knew. That's why I said it. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not, I'm not done yet, but I knew it. I knew life was gonna get crazy. But that's the beauty of life. You never know what you're gonna get surprised with. You never know, it's gonna surprise you. Oh yeah, so I dyed my hair again, black. I tried to do a purple here. Can't really see it because it didn't take. It's just now a maroon, which on camera you still can't even tell. You can slightly see the difference, but it didn't turn purple. One of these motherfucking days, I'm going to get the purple hair I've always wanted. But I just don't want to do my whole head because long hair don't care. I just want to make sure I'm not messing up my length or damaging my hair. Because, yeah, it started to get a little scary. I haven't had, completely short hair. Well, obviously it looks like I have short hair. But I mean, actual, length, short hair in a long, long time. And I'm glad I decided to start doing this where I don't texture my hair. I don't, usually when I'm putting it up and I'm moisturizing it, it's still wet when I get up in the morning. So it still shrinks. It shrinks into my natural hair texture, which is sometimes poofy and sometimes it's a little, wavy or curly, but I have some very serious shrinkage, and I love that because for a minute I wanted to cut my hair, and something told me just enjoy my natural texture because most of the time it's all the way down there and shit. because I'm like doing braid outs and twist outs. And yeah, so it's like I genuinely get to have short hair without actually cutting it. So it's like I get to grow it out because I'm taking care of it, and it's always healthy because I'm not doing too much to it. So now it's like it's getting super long. That's why I said I had to take the red out because I was not trying to um damage my hair, but get to enjoy short hair at the same time. So my hair is, I wouldn't say it's long. I would say it's medium length. I don't know. I feel like when you see people with like super long hair, I don't want to call it long until it's super long. So I have a good, decent amount of medium length hair, like boob length. Or it's a little past my boobs. It's like here. Yeah, so I want it longer. But at the same time, I wanted something different. So I get to have short hair and long hair at the same time. Yay me. Yeah, so I do like the black though. I do like the black. I just got to make sure I don't, because what I do is I dye my hair. I enjoy, oh, everything's amazing. But I like dark. Well, actually, I only started just recently dyeing my hair black in the last. When did I first dye my hair black? I think it was like 3 years ago. The first time I dyed my hair black since I was a teenager was 3 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, so no, I guess I'm saying it in a way as if, yeah, I've been dyeing my hair black for the last 3 years until I did the red, or I did the maroon and then I did the red. But I've really been enjoying this black. And I guess to other people, it's like it's black hair. But my hair, my natural hair color is it's noticeably brown. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know how some people say black people have black hair, but they don't. They have brown hair, just really, really dark brown hair. I have more like a medium brown hair. I just, I don't want to say I don't like it. It just, to me, it looks like dusty brown. It's not even sandy brown. Sandy brown is like lighter. It's more like a dusty brown. And I don't like how it looks on me. I feel like it makes me look very plain Jane. Like I look really plain with my natural hair color. My daughters actually have, well, my oldest more than my middle child. My youngest, her hair is kind of black. Her hair is pretty black. My youngest daughter. I have 3 daughters. I actually said in one of my videos I have 2 daughters. And then I mentioned my 3rd daughter. But I didn't mention that it's a different daughter. I have 3 daughters. An older, a middle, a younger. Rain, Robin, Raven. So Raven's hair, the youngest, her hair is black. My middle child, her hair is like dark brown. And my oldest, or my oldest daughter, because I have a son too, so I don't really have middle children. I have two. But my Robin, the middle daughter, her hair is dark brown. And then Rain, my oldest daughter, her hair is the same color as my natural hair color, which is like a dusty brown. However, because she's dark-skinned, and like she has like one of my favorite type of looks on people. It's just such a unique look where their skin color matches their eye color, matches their hair color. It's kind of like a, you know, it's like kind of like a just one thing, like an albino. Like if their eyes are like hazel and their skin is like tan, and or if their eyes are like a light hazel, maybe a yellowish, and then their like skin is kind of like white, and then their hair is like super blonde. They just like one solid color damn near. You ever see that? I think that is so cool. Or like someone who's really, really dark skinned and they have like really dark eyes and they have really dark hair. I love that. So my daughter, she's like not like technically really, really dark skinned with like dark hair and dark eyes. She's more of a dark skinned, but like a dusty kind of brown hair, and then more of a lighter brown eyes, if that makes sense. Because I've showed her on, she was in one of my vlogs. I don't think it shows up like that on camera, but in person, it's kind of more, it's not like literally like fully in unison, but she has lighter eyes. So because her skin is as dark as her, maybe a teeny bit darker than her eyes, and then she kind of has that, especially when she wears it out, especially in the summertime. It's just so pretty. It to me on me though, because it's still darker, much darker than my skin. It just looks dirty. It looks dusty. I don't like it. I don't like it on me. I love it on her though. I know now that I'm thinking about it, I think her hair is darker than her skin. Yeah. But I just mean like, you know how like when you're in the sunlight and so you could see your natural, like the golden hour, your skin is bright, not literally light, but like brighter, and your hair, if the sun is behind you, you can like, oh, when I had my red hair and I'd be in the sunlight, my head would just be like fucking glowing. But like when she's like that, and then, you know, your eyes kind of get a bit like golden hour, especially black people. When their eyes are like, you know, when they be in the sun and their eyes like perfectly brown. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love them. I used to have a best friend where she was like light skinned and she had hazel eyes, but she had like sandy brown hair. So she kind of looked like a lion. And they people in school used to bully her because they would say she looks like a lion. But I thought it was the prettiest thing ever. I just love that solid color on people. I don't care what color they are. When their eyes and their hair matches their skin color, it is the most ethereal thing I've ever seen. From like to be like completely like pale white to like, you know, dark skinned. It looks pretty on anybody if it has that thing. It's so cool. You know, it's funny. I think I've actually had that look before. Obviously, my eyes were fake; they were contacts, and at the time, my hair was honey blonde, and yeah, I did, and it was really pretty. But you know, that's not the same. It's pretty for like a look, like if you're doing like some type of photo shoot, but it's not the same because I'm not about to sit here and be popping contacts on and bleaching my hair just to have that look. I think it's pretty because it's natural on those people, whereas it wouldn't be natural if you're creating the look. But it's still very pretty. That was a dope ass look. That was probably one of my most favorite pictures because I think that's the picture I had where my lips were blue. I had blue lipstick. Anyways, yeah. So I dyed my hair black. I don't know if maybe like it'll show a better lighting. Yeah. See, look, it's like it turned brownish. But in person, it looks like a maroon. Like a mahogany brown. It's cute, and I'm not gonna touch it. Because it is cute. I went from red to when I first did it. But when I first dyed my hair black after the red, it was black, and then I left the red here and re-dyed it, and it was red. And then I dyed my back red. But when I just did it yesterday, I dyed the back black because I didn't want the red back there anymore. I didn't really want the red anymore, period. Wait, could you just see it? See? It's still red. God damn it. Yeah, I didn't want the red anymore in the back, which was cute, but I just don't want red anymore because I'm trying to grow my hair out. And eventually I would like it if my shrunk hair is more like down here, right? Because, you know, I'm digging my short look right now, my bobs. But eventually I want my curly shrinkage to be down here. I wanted my curly hair to get to a point where I don't even want to stretch it to see the length. I like the length that it already is. Like now, like I like the length that it already is. I don't want to stretch it. But eventually I'm going to want to enjoy the long hair again. But I don't want to stretch it. I don't want to straighten it. I don't want to blow dry it. It's fun. I don't mind it. It's just, you know, I want to enjoy my natural hair and its texture in its entirety. Not just my natural hair unrelaxed. I want to enjoy it unstraightened, unstretched. Just wake up in the morning, fluff. I love it. I've been doing this a lot. And I just love it. I started doing it when my hair was red and I realized, oh my God, I love my natural hair. I've been loved my natural hair, but I just mean I love my natural hair shrunk. Like I feel like we go natural, but we're not enjoying the actual shrinkage of your natural hair shrinks. You stretch it out. Of course, you like not. I'm not talking about protective hairstyles. I'm saying, like naturally, I would section my hair and braid it to protect it when I'm going to sleep. That's fine. I don't mind that. But when I spritz it, it's going to shrink. Whereas other times it's like, okay, I don't want to spritz it because I want that stretched out look, or I want the braid out, I want the twist out, which they're cute too. And I'm not saying I'm not going to do them, but I actually want to enjoy what my hair looks like. I wash my hair, condition my hair, I comb it. When it dries, this is what it looks like. This is literally a wash and go, not a wash in gel and go, not a wash in finger coil and go, not a wash and braid and go, not a wash and twist and go. This is my wash and go. This is my hair. I love it. I love a good hood jam. Yeah, so, but I do eventually want to see my texture longer. And you can't do that if you be straightening and blow drying it, because it's gonna stay at a certain length for a long time. Or fall out. And then we back to square one. And I ain't trying to go back to them days where my hair was this short straightened. Yee, damn. I haven't seen that in... I haven't seen my hair this short straightened since when I went natural in 2011. Yeah. Damn, I've been natural that long. That's crazy. I cut my hair in 2011. I cut the relaxed hair off in 2011. That was a long time ago. That was before kids. My kids have never seen my hair relaxed. Or technically short. So. Yeah, that's dope. That explains why they love their hair. I don't think I ever even realized how much they love their own hair. Like, they've never asked for a relaxer. They've never asked for, like, can I have a relaxer? They don't know what the fuck that is. Look at us. Breaking generational curses and shit. I just realized that my kids ain't never asked for a relaxer. If I took them to the store and showed them a box, they probably like, what's that, Mom? I'm not going to say, like, they would never ask for it. Like, if they saw it. And then, you know, they always have the cutest hairstyles. So I'm not saying that they're just would be like, oh, hell no. You know, but I just mean it's not in their face in a way that they believe that they have to get that. They wouldn't know what it is. But I'm sure if they saw it, because I'm sure my daughter wants her hair straightened. She never asks for it though. She always just asks to have her hair out. She likes to have her hair out. And we don't always take it out as much because her hair is so big and thick and long. So I would normally keep it, you know, like in a protective style because it is a fucking... Most people's, like, you know how you section your hair? For me, like, I section my hair into 4 sections for the purposes of... You want the least amount of damage when you're detangling your hair. For every 2 sections, for me, is like 4 sections for her. So if I section my hair in 2 sections, I would have to section her hair in 4. For like every hairstyle, I would have to section 2. She would have to have 4. If I was to section my hair in 4, I would do hers in like... My one section for her is like 2. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, she would have to have 2, 4, 6, 8. Her hair is very long and very thick. I absolutely love her hair. My oldest. I love all my daughter's hair, of course. I just mean like she... And what's crazy is like, because her hair is as long as it is, for some reason, people don't... Certain people, when I tell them that she has 4C hair, right? So my hair texture would be like... I would say 4B. Yeah, I would say 4B hair. Yeah, I would say 4B hair. So my hair texture is like 4B. So she has 4C hair. But because her hair is longer than probably anybody I know or anybody that anybody else knows. Well, I don't want to say it like that. People probably know. I'm just saying in the inner circle that I was around. She had the longest hair out of everyone. Not in a braggy, she has the longest hair. You know, she just did. She just does. She has really fucking long hair. Right? And I wouldn't say I'm not proud of that. I'm her mother. Hello? But I feel like because of how long her hair is, like past her butt, people would say it's not 4C. I just think people are so stuck in thinking that people with 4C, they're like, no, because my hair is so nappy that you can't. Your hair's not fucking nappy. It's just tight. It's just tight coils. And I have the patience to do her hair. It's not that it's not hard. Her hair takes a long time to do. Sometimes I have to do it in sections by days. Like when she wants beads, it'd be like we do this section one day, or this section in the morning, this section at night, this section the next morning. It takes like 2 fucking days sometimes to do her hair. Dead ass. It's a lot of hair. And even if because before I would not let her keep her hair out for too long. But now that she's 8, and you know what? She says she wants her hair out. I'm letting her have her fucking hair out. I don't want her to think that her hair texture is like this taboo thing that is so hard to do that she just can't ever have it out like all the other little girls. Fuck that. So I let her wear her hair out now. I just braid it in 4 big jumbo braids at night. Because I just don't want her to think that there's something wrong with her. Because it's like on one breath, everyone's so amazed by how long or how big her hair is and how thick her hair is. But then in another breath, she can't even enjoy it, you know? And I don't know. If she feels it becomes too tedious to always do her hair, she gets older and she wants to chop it off, that's up to her. But I don't want her to think there's something wrong with her hair. So I let her wear her hair out. But I just think, I don't like the hair typing, to be quite honest. I'm only saying it now to... It is that texture-wise, it is, you can tell the difference between her texture and ours. So I don't like when people try to say that her hair is not 4C because it's so long. It's just, I think it's, I don't know. I think it's a shame. Because I think it says a lot about the person and what they think about themselves. You don't think you can do it, so you're trying to tell me that my child can't have that because that's impossible. It's not impossible. It really isn't. And everyone's always like, it's genetics. It's not, though. There's no one in my family whose hair is as long as hers. I mean, there's people in my family who've had long hair. I know my older sister had like super long hair at one point. I know my hair has gotten super long, especially in the last year. Because that red fucking hair. But no, yeah. So it's not that we've never seen it, but I just think that because of the texture of her hair, people just can't. How you gonna try to fight me about how my daughter's hair is not 4C? And the person who was talking about, like, no, I got 4C hair. She had like a puffy hairstyle. But it's just like mine. So it's like, I don't even think your hair is 4C. The fuck? So that's why, don't do the hair typing, y'all. Because who fucking cares anyway? It ain't 4C, it ain't 4B. This curl is 4C and that curl's 4B. Who fucking cares? It looks good. It is healthy. You know what I mean? Like, you love it on you, then that's what it is. I don't tell my daughters I don't tell any of them what their hair types is considered. I don't have these conversations with them. I don't talk about hair types. I don't talk about texturisms and fucking... Your brother's hair is 4C because he's mixed with... Ew. And his dad wants me to tell him bad that he's mixed. Barely. Bare fucking Lee, right? If his dad has a half black, because I'm not trying to say I'm too pro black for people sometimes, but sometimes I think I'm too pro black for people. If his dad has a half black, half white mother and a black father, ain't you just fucking black? Why would you go around with someone, I'm mixed? Your mother's mixed. Your mother's mixed. You're a fucking quarter. You're a quarter nigga. You're a fucking quarter nigga. And I'm supposed to sit here and talk about my son is fucking 5% Irish? What? No. Your great grandmother's white. I'm not about to say your mix. I'm not about to say your father's mix. I barely even want to say your grandmother's mix, to be quite fucking honest. Your great grandmother, is it? Yeah, your great grandmother's white. That's it. If nobody else is white, just that one great grandmother. I mean, obviously it goes up because that woman's white. But we don't know them people. We know your great grandmother. She's white. Am I mixed in this? No, she's white. She's white. Or at the very most, your grandmother's biracial. But I'm not about to talk about your daddy mixed. Why y'all want to be mixed so bad? You fucking African American, barely African. Shit. Don't get me on a tangent about that shit, because that damn near be making us talk about something we mix. If we say we black and American, why do people want us so badly to say that we're African? And then they always try to twist it into some, y'all don't want to be African because y'all don't want to be black. We're still black, though. We're just not African. And I'm not talking about we're not African black, like we're not dark-skinned. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. You know how many dark-skinned black Americans there are? You think when they was hanging us asses up, they was talking about some, you look light enough to not get hung. I mean, if they were, that's wild, because I don't believe that. And if it had that, because, you know, back field niggas, house niggas, if it would be like that because the house niggas was light and the field niggas was dark, the house niggas was still niggas. You telling me they never hung a light-skinned person up before? Or if the light-skinned person actually could show that there was somebody white in their family, or well, they would know, because that. But if they were created through some white master, you think them fuckers wasn't getting hung if they fucked up? You're black. So it's not about not wanting to be black because you're not claiming African heritage. It's about saying that we're on our motherfucking land and y'all keep trying to put us some the fuck where else where y'all won't take us back to. Y'all won't pay for us to go back there. If they barely even like us, what's the tea? If they don't like us, if we can't go back for free, we should automatic passport. We should automatically have, if that's our homeland, why don't we got dual citizenship off rip? So if we want to go back to Africa. If we want to go back, why can't we go back just like that? Why do I gotta pay a motherfucker to go back? And if I don't have the right, if I don't got the motherfucking visas I need for Africa, where the fuck they deporting me to? Because they're gonna deport you. If you don't have the right visas in Africa, as me, go. You know where they're going to deport my black ass back to? Here. So, I'm a motherfucking black American. It ain't nothing about me not wanting to be dark-skinned. I'm black as fuck. I ain't never wanted to be anything but black. Ask about me. Let me stop. Or like if a black person says they're Native American. Remember back in the day, if you said you had a Native American grandmother, people was like, she thinks she mixed. Who the fuck said the Native Americans wasn't black? You ever seen them pictures? They was black as fuck. Why everybody think if you say you're not African or that you're, I don't know, I'm going on a tangent because that should be pissing me the fuck off. If you try to say you're on the land that your ancestors owned, everybody think that means you want to be lighter? Don't nobody give a fuck about being light-skinned. This is 2025. And the people who do, look at them. Stop. Well, not look at them, because people obviously should love their skin. I'm not one of them people. I don't think that light-skinned people should not love their skin. How are you supposed to love yourself if you don't love your skin? If your skin is light-skinned and you love it, cool. But all that mixed breed, yellow bone, red bone, oh, your bones is white. Your bones is white, my bones is white, his bones is white, his black ass bones is white. Your bones is white. What is that? What is a yellow bone? What is a red bone? Shit, maybe your bones is red because there's blood on them. But then we all red bones. I remember a motherfucker who used to talk about my black ass nipples is now one of them, okay, sister. Okay, sister. But I thought back then it was mixed breed, red bone, yellow bone. Now all of a sudden she a part of it. But that's his daddy. It's one of them. Great grandmother's white, and now all of a sudden everybody mixed. I don't want to sound like a hater. I don't want my great grandmother to be white. I love her just the way she is, her black ass. No, I don't. I don't want that in my blood. Because then I'm talking about my own son. I'm not saying there's anything wrong. I got to bring it back. I ain't saying there's anything wrong with having white people in your family. I'm saying there's something wrong with having white people in your family and you thinking you better than everybody else. Shut your house nigga ass up. Let me stop. I'd have been the finest in the field. Shit. I couldn't imagine being back in those days. Nah, put me in the field. I wouldn't even want because I feel like it's one of them, it's still like a nowadays thing where people automatically assume that you're jealous of the person for being lighter. So I'd imagine the house, I gotta stop saying niggas. The house ends probably thought that the field ends was jealous of them, without seeing it as, it's not about jealousy. We're working our motherfucking ass off to the bone. In probably massive amounts of heat or freezing their asses off. Because they never talk about that. They always only show it only like in the summertime. Like when they do these dumbass movies, they're always like sweating in the summertime. But they never talk about the fact that they probably still had to do field shit when it was fucking freezing. They probably had them out there hunting for food because they were probably too fucking lazy to go out and get their own food. So they never talk about how the fuck did they bundle up? How did they get warm? When you in those type of circumstances and those motherfucking conditions, bitch, I don't give a fuck how light you is. I'm out here working my motherfucking ass off and you think I give a fuck about you prancing around some motherfucking white people? Them motherfuckers is probably up all everywhere talking about they're so jealous of us. Bitch, I'm tired. I'm drained. I'm cold. I'm hot. My kids. My man. They probably had them out there doing wild ass motherfucking shit and you think we give a fuck about your motherfucking dress, bitch? We out here getting fucking targeted by cops. You know what I'm saying? We getting scrutinized for even having a fucking darker tone and you think I give a fuck about your hair texture, bitch? Please. Man. Man. It reminds me of the saying that was going around, like, we're not our ancestors. And I think it's funny because I think we're all realizing that it's little to do with that we're not. Because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. The only people who should be fucking saying we're not our ancestors is light-skinned people. Mixed people. Not light-skinned, my bad. Mixed people and white people. Y'all the ones who should be yelling that shit. Because you need to motherfucking make sure when the shit go fucking down, you on the right side of the motherfucking fence. I am my motherfucking ancestors. I'm being that motherfucker doing mad motherfucking root work. Okay? Okay, when your motherfucking toenail fall the fuck off, that's me, bitch. When your motherfucking man start beating your ass, because you done motherfucking thought you was about to do something to my kids, I want you to know that's me, bitch. That's me and my motherfucking ancestors. Nigga. That's why they want us to think our motherfucking ancestors is evil. Cause we are in there. We are in them. Well, shit, we was in them, and now they ain't us. Y'all don't want us to be saying y'all not y'all ancestors. You might get your motherfucking ass whooped like your ancestors did. Let me get off this. I'm getting mad. I'm getting hated. Now let me stop. I need to get off this because my boobs is trying to do loose boob shit. Now when you breastfeed for 10 years, these motherfuckers do. These motherfuckers want to do whatever they want to do. Okay, I'm gonna see you guys in I'll see y'all in the next vlog.